What is good, people? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back, as per usual, to more esports talk. G2 continue to make some crazy moves. You know, just last week we talked about 100 Thieves, and I'll explain to you guys why this is actually relevant. They too have now entered the Valorant scene as big names continue slowly to churn out some starting rosters, that being mainly captains, to build the rest of their rosters. That being 100 Thieves last week. Before that, we've seen Team 1, we've seen TSM, we've seen Gen G. Some of the biggest names out there slowly creeping. I felt creepy even doing that hand motion into the Valorant scene as well. That being G2 most recently, also announcing their team captain known as Mixwell. He now officially also retires from the CSGO scene, just like 100 Thieves, as they announced Hiko as their captain. He too also retired from CSGO to join Valorant. That's why it's relevant, huh? You see where I stem these talking points from, but certainly I am super excited about this. For all of you diehard G2 or Valorant fans out there, I do believe at the point of my recording, no one else has been announced. I also want to say though, when it comes time for the speculative, the assumed roster, it could be Mixwell, Pyth, Draken, Scream as well, all from the Counter-Strike scene. And fifth member could also be Ardis, also from the Counter-Strike scene. If you guys are CSGO fans, you know all of those names as well. Speaking of the last one, that being Ardis, we actually have already had 2 videos on the channel about him and his crazy backstory. This G2 roster, that's just speculation. Those 5 guys, including Mixwell, have been playing together in several events, including Twitch Rivals. I cannot wait to see if that roster does happen, because if it does, I'll say it right now, when it comes time for personalities and big names out there and probably big traction as well, that will probably be one of the bigger roster announcements we have seen yet. Either way, though, here is Mixwell's message for all the G2 fans out there.
Yes, I joined G2's Valorant team, and this is a huge change for me and my life in general. I am gonna end my career in CSGO and start a new one in Valorant. I'm pretty happy because I've been building a good brand under the Valorant game, and I have a huge community behind me that supports me a lot. You are the best fans in the world. I appreciate it a lot, and your support means the world to me. I'm also really happy of joining G2. G2 is the best org in the world, and what I like about them is that they will build a great team to be able to win, and that's what I want. I wanna win everything, and I wanna build something that people will remember. And I'm pretty excited, man. I'm pretty excited. I hope you guys have fun following us, and I appreciate your support again. It means the world to me.
And also, very quickly, guys, in the announcement video, I know Ocelote was probably joking, but in those text messages, he not only tried to get simple, I do believe, he also offered Mixwell a BMW. For my own personal advice, I would not recommend getting an esports pro player a car or a vehicle at all, unless you get the entire team one. If you guys are Virtus Pro CSGO fans or fans of Taz or Mercedes, you guys know exactly what I mean, okay? That's all I gotta say about that. So yeah, guys, I just can't wait to keep on breaking this down, especially myself coming from the Counter-Strike scene. It's so weird to see all of these guys switching esports entirely. I just can't wait. You know, maybe a couple years from now when a third esport comes up, or a different, you know, there's more than 3 esports, but when another new esport comes up, I hope all of you guys, especially the younger viewers out there, can understand where I'm coming from, how weird it is to see these current esports pros uproot everything, their entire lives so far, and switch to a completely different game. How many times do you see NFL players go to the MLB or go to the NBA? It's a rarity, right? It's like the Michael Jordans out there, and now we see tons of CSGO players doing the exact same thing. Obviously, much less of note than a guy like Michael Jordan, but that's just how crazy it is. G2 Valorant now, guys, officially here. I would say of all organizations to enter Valorant when it comes time for esports power, G2 is probably the biggest name we have seen enter the scene so far. Who is next? I cannot wait. Until then, drink your water, drink your coffee. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon. Oh.